You have started over before, and you will probably have to start over again. That is not a punishment. That is the design. Nobody tells you this part. The rebuilding never actually stops. The people you call strong, they are not the ones who avoided the collapse. They are the ones who got good at rebuilding. And what I'm about to tell you will change the way you see every failure you've ever had. So stay with me, because somewhere in your life right now, something fell apart. Maybe it was a relationship. Maybe it was a business, a dream, a version of yourself you were proud of. Maybe nobody even noticed it happen because the collapse was silent. It happened inside you in the quiet hours when nobody was watching. You got up, you went to work, you smiled when you had to. But inside, something was in ruins. And you've been walking around carrying that ruin like it's who you are now. Be honest with yourself for a moment. How many nights have you lay awake, replaying what went wrong? How many mornings have you opened your eyes and felt the weight before you even moved? How many times have you told yourself, I'll fix it later? And later never came. This is the part nobody talks about. The exhaustion of pretending you're fine when you are quietly falling apart. And the cruelest part is you start to believe the collapse is permanent. You start to believe that this tired, defeated, smaller version of you is just who you are now. It is not. Ask yourself right now, when did you start believing that broken was your final form? Because nothing in nature works that way. A bone breaks and grows back denser at the fracture point. A muscle tears and rebuilds thicker than before. Even the ground itself, after an earthquake, settles into something more stable than it was. Destruction is never the end of the story. It is page one of a different one. But you have to choose to turn the page. And most people don't. Most people stay in the wreckage because the wreckage is familiar. Rebuilding is unfamiliar. Rebuilding is uncertain, so they sit in the rubble and call it being realistic. They call their fear patience. They call their avoidance healing. And years pass, and the rubble becomes the house they live in. I'm not telling you this to hurt you. I'm telling you this because somebody has to say it plainly. You don't have unlimited years to wait for the perfect moment to rebuild. Your future self is watching the choice you're making right now, in this moment, and either thanking you or grieving you. Here's what nobody tells you about rebuilding. It never starts with motivation. It starts with one decision, made on a day you don't feel like making it. Motivation is a mood. It shows up uninvited and leaves the same way. If you wait for motivation to rebuild your life, you will wait forever, because the people who feel ready, before they start, do not exist. Every person who ever rebuilt anything, a body, a career, a marriage, a sense of self, did it while still scared, still unsure, still half convinced they'd fail again. The difference between them and the person still sitting in the ruins is not confidence. It's that they moved anyway. So let's talk about how you actually do this, not theory, not poetry, an actual path. Step 1, stop performing the old version of yourself. You cannot rebuild a life while still pretending to be someone who no longer exists. The relationship ended. Stop living like it's still happening in your head. The business failed. Stop introducing yourself by the title you lost. Grieve it. Then release the costume. You are allowed to become someone new. In fact, you are required to. Step 2, rebuild in order, not all at once. This is where most people quit. They try to fix everything in a week. Body, money, relationships, mindset, all at once. And they collapse again under the weight of trying to do 10 years of repair in 10 days. A building doesn't go up all at once. Foundation first, then frame, then walls, then everything else. Pick the foundation of your life right now. Is it your health, your discipline, your finances, your peace of mind? Choose one. Build that first. Everything else stacks on top of it. Step 3, lower the size of the next step until you can't say no to it. You don't need to run 5 miles tomorrow. You need to put your shoes on. You don't need to fix your finances in a day. You need to open the banking app and look. Just look. Rebuilding is not one heroic leap. It is 1,000 small, almost embarrassingly small steps that you actually take instead of 1,000 giant steps you only imagine taking. Step 4, track evidence, not feelings. Your feelings will lie to you during a rebuild. Some days you will do everything right and still feel like nothing is working. That feeling is not data. It is noise. Track what you actually did. Did you show up today? Write it down. In 30 days, the evidence will speak louder than the doubt ever could. Step 5, protect the rebuild from people who like the old version of you better. This one matters more than people admit. When you start rebuilding, some people will be uncomfortable. Not because they want you to fail, but because your collapse made them feel better about their own. And your rebuild quietly asks them a question they're not ready to answer. If they can change, why haven't I? You do not owe anyone the old version of you. Let them adjust or let them leave. Your rebuild is not a democracy. Now here's where it gets real. None of this works if you keep waiting for it to feel fair. It is not fair that you have to rebuild from something you didn't even cause. It is not fair that some people get handed stability and you got handed wreckage. Fair has nothing to do with it. The only question that matters is, what are you going to do with what's left? Because something is always left. Even after the worst collapse of your life, something survived. You survived. And that is not nothing. That is the foundation. Every single thing you've survived until this point in your life has built a kind of strength in you that you have not even used yet. You have been quietly collecting the materials for your own rebuild this entire time, and you didn't even realize it. The pain taught you what to avoid. The failure taught you what doesn't work. The heartbreak taught you what you actually need versus what you only wanted. None of that was wasted. It was raw material. And right now, today, you get to decide what you build with it. This is the part where I need you to be completely honest with yourself. How much longer are you going to wait? How much longer are you going to let one collapse define every chapter that comes after it? Every morning you don't get up and start. Every excuse you let win. Every time you say, I'll start Monday, and Monday becomes another Monday and another. It all adds up. And one day you'll look back and realize the only thing standing between you and a rebuilt life was time you spent waiting to feel ready. You do not have to feel ready. You only have to start. The pain of rebuilding weighs ounces compared to the pain of staying the same for another 10 years. Think about that. 10 years from now, there will be a version of you. That version is being built right now, today, by the decision you make after this video ends. You can build a version of yourself who looks back grateful that you didn't quit in the ruins. Or you can build a version of yourself who looks back and says, I knew what I needed to do and I just didn't do it. You get to choose which one exists right now. Not tomorrow, not when you feel ready. Now, so here's what I need you to take from this. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not too far gone. You are not behind some imaginary schedule everyone else seems to be on. You are right now standing in the exact spot where every rebuild in history has started, at the bottom with nothing but the decision to begin. The forest fire already happened. The ash is already on the ground. But underground, your roots are still alive. And what grows back from this is going to be stronger than what burned, taller than what fell, and steadier than what broke. Rebuild yourself again. Not because someone told you to, but because you have always had it in you. You just forgot in the wreckage that the wreckage was never the end of your story. It was the foundation. Start laying bricks today. If this hit something in you, if even one sentence felt like it was written for you, that is not an accident. That is your sign. Hit subscribe right now, because Motiverse exists for exactly this moment, the moment you decide to rebuild. We post daily, and every single video is built to pull you one step closer to the version of you that you keep promising yourself you'll become. Don't just watch this and feel something for 5 minutes and go back to the same routine. Subscribe, show up tomorrow. Let this be the channel that walks with you through the entire rebuild, not just today. Turn on notifications so you never miss the one video that arrives on the exact day you need it most. This is Motiverse. We don't just motivate you once. We rebuild with you every single day.